This is what we talked about during reading on September 22nd, 2020. We started talking about these vocabulary words, which we talked about approve and what that meant, and some examples of approved. Then we talked about weird, what that meant, and some examples of being weird. Then we talked about copied, what that meant, and some examples of being copied. Then we talked about quivered, what that meant, and examples of that. And then we did the same thing for folds, flutter, swayed, and grumpled. Folds, flutter, swayed, and grumpled. So we talked about the definitions of both and what they and what and some examples of those words. Then I had the students draw a weird outfit or something weird for 3 minutes. Then we started talking about the reading topic of the day. We reviewed about the parts of the book where the title is, where the front cover is, where the author and the illustrator is, in that we read from left to right and from top to bottom. And that's part of a book. Then we started talking about something new, about characters. Characters are the people in the story. So sometimes there are main characters, characters that are important and provide a moral lesson by the end of the story, and then there's some side characters who help the main character solve their issue. And we talked about three main characteristics of characters: the who, the what, and the why. The who are characters that are people, animals, and things. They look for clue. We look for clues in the words and pictures to get to know them. So we look at the picture and we look at the words to find out who the main character really is. Then the what are, are the descriptions of the main character. So what they look like, how they feel, what they think, and what they do. And then the why. We see uh, why the character do what they do. So, what is the reason and why did they go for that particular issue and particular plot line in the book? Then we talked about Suki Camino. And this is about a book about a girl who wanted to wear a kimono, a dress, a long Japanese dress. But her friends didn't thought it was weird that she was wearing this dress. And but she wore it anyway and she brought it to school and nobody talked to her until she started to dance. And once she started to dance, everyone liked her shirt, liked her kimono, and also liked her as well. And she had a really good first day of school. So I talked with the students about who, the what, and the why is in the book. And we found out that it was that that the who was obviously Suki, and that she wanted to wear her kimono, and but her friends didn't like it. The what is the how she was happy, and the why is her grandma gave it to her. And that's what we talked about in reading on September 22nd, 2020.